Hey guys, Manuel Mendiola here. So I wanted to talk about the preamble to the Constitution. This is just as important in my mind as the entire document. I think that this is central to understanding the Constitution and understanding the context in which the Constitution is to operate. So let's go ahead and let's just take a look at the text here.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
All right, so let's look at the text itself. When we see it, we see we, the people of the United States. That's cut and dry. We, the people of the United States. This is a document for these United States. Now, it does get muddy when you try to apply this to other countries. Remember that this is our document. These are our laws, and it's for us, okay? And it's not one-size-fits-all government throughout the world. In order to form a more perfect union, what does it mean by a more perfect union? You know, honestly, it's a little wonky, the sentence structure, but I think that it's referring to the Articles of Confederation. I think that what we're looking at here is we had a union, we won our independence from England, and then we went right into the Articles of Confederation. Now, if you're a libertarian like me, you probably thought the Articles of Confederation were the bee's knees, but it wasn't working, guys. And this is where some of me and my libertarian friends, we might disagree or butt heads. The Articles of Confederation didn't allow for enough centralized government, and there needs to be a smidgen of centralized government for this thing to work. And so that's why the Articles did not work. And we can argue, ideology back and forth all day long, but if you're just going to look at it from a historical standpoint, they didn't work and we had to replace it. And that was done in 1787 at the Constitutional Convention. So in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, and promote the general welfare. Now, ensure domestic tranquility, that's easy. That's what happens between you and me. So that's making sure that everything within our borders is running on time, that the garbage trucks are picking up the trash, the clocks are running on, the trains and planes and automobiles are moving on schedule. That's a central key component to what the federal government is supposed to do. Provide for the common defense. That's the outside world. They're supposed to keep us safe from invading powers and things that would threaten our liberty. So that is what common defense is. Now the other two are, I feel, intentionally vague. Okay, establish justice. What does establish justice mean? Well, for me, it might mean something completely different than what it means for you, and that's okay. And I think that that's intentional. I think that the framers intentionally put that in there so that we can have a robust debate. Justice changes over time. Okay, what a southern plantation owner at the founding of the country might have thought justice meant for people that he or she deemed as property is not going to translate to 2016, and rightly so. So establishing justice needs a little bit of fluidity there. Now, promote the general welfare. My Republican friends, I'm sure you guys hate that phrase. My Democrat friends, you guys probably love that phrase. Sorry to be so generalized, but the fact of the matter is we don't exactly know what general welfare means. Okay, again, it's contextual. Okay, does it mean that they're to promote the idea of the American dream? Are they supposed to promote the idea of property rights and making sure that everyone can pursue happiness? Is that what they mean by general welfare? Is it the overall well-being? Is it, income equality, redistribution of wealth? Those are all valid questions that we can have given the text. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I think it means. I want that to be left up to you guys, and you guys can talk about it, down below. You guys can let me know what you think it means. You guys can tell me I'm full of crap. I'm just telling you the language of the Constitution just says promote the general welfare. Okay, now when we talk about, what the Founding Fathers may have meant, we'll talk about that when we go further into Federalist Papers and looking at some of those other documents. And then secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Posterity is, forever. That's for my daughter Kyrie. That's for my nieces, my nephews. That's for everybody out there for all time. We need to secure the blessings of liberty, and liberty as we define it. Okay? Personal freedom, not the freedom to do anything I want, but the freedom to pursue happiness in the way that I want to, in a way that doesn't infringe on people's life and within the constraints of the laws of this country. So the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution again for the United States of America. This is for us. Other countries may have different forms of government, right or wrong on your personal views of what their forms of government is. This is our form of government. Okay, I'm not saying that sections can't be applied universally. I'm just saying that as we look at American exceptionalism, if you want to call it that, this is something that we use to define American exceptionalism and what makes us different from other countries. Okay, and differences can be a good thing. Don't get me wrong. So, that being said, that's the preamble to the U.S. Constitution. Main thing is we're going to butt heads on establishing justice and promoting the general welfare till we're blue in the face. But as long as we understand that that language is in the Constitution, we can have robust discussion and know that ever since the founding of our country, these were issues that were going to be contentious, okay? And that we can accept that, and we know that we have a system of government that's going to follow in the next 7 articles that's going to give us a means to address those questions, to address those differences, guys. So that's the preamble to the Constitution. Thank you guys for watching. The next episode will be Article 1 of the Constitution, which is the first part of separation of powers, the legislative branch. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching. Peace. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other channel, Chamorro Cinema, right here on YouTube. And you can also click down below to see other videos in this series. Click on the little Manuel Mendiola head there if you'd like to subscribe. Thanks for watching.